Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Sarah here for another new pen day. Today we're looking at this amazing lamy. I bought these two together, the Lamy Terracotta and the Sailor Lacule, from someone on the Australian fountain pen Facebook group. I've fallen in love with both of them, so I thought I would use this as a comparison, but then I also just wanted to show you what, I mean, you can see that they're exactly the same size, but this is the All-Star Cosmic and what they kind of look like next to each other. Obviously, the biggest difference is, like that, sorry, is the finish, the plastic versus the metallic finish, and then the clip. This one is silver and that's black, and then that's replicated in the nib. So this one has a black nib and then that one has the silver. I got this with a extra fine, and looking at it next to a Lacule uncapped, you can see it is decently bigger, the sections as well. The Lamy, this, whether it's a Safari, an All-Star, whatever, is not a pen that I post. It can post, of course, but I just find that way too long for me. It makes it quite back heavy, whereas like that it feels really nice in the hand. Like all other Lamys, Pops Opener's got that really satisfying clip. People talk about the Lamy clips. I don't really clip anything, so I have nothing to say. And then your standard window, and then your cartridge, your converter in there. The biggest difference is the nib, being that it's got a black finish. Everything else is the same. As I said, it's the extra fine. I have written with this a little bit, and I think my takeaway, because I have I've written with an extra fine Lamy nib as well, and this one does feel scratchier, feels too negative. It feels like it has much more feedback. So if that feedback is something that you're a bit sensitive to or that you don't like, this may not be a pen for you. And I'm interested to see if you can hear it, because I actually think it's quite obvious. Well, I hope you were able to hear that. It's not that it's scratchy, it just has much more feedback than what I'm used to from a Lamy nib. I don't mind it, but I also wonder if you were to put a really dry ink in this, would it actually become a bit of a problem? I'm not sure if it's because of the black, the coating on it, or whatever else, but I just definitely notice more. That being said, you do get some really nice shading coming up. So this is the bit where I'm always Terracotta, and I was going to say is forget how to spell terracotta in the extra fine. I'm not someone who really loves overly bright colored pens, but something about just this orange I just have always really liked, and I've always wanted it, and I like the black finishes. So when there was an opportunity to get it secondhand, which I also really like to do, I jumped at it. When it comes to feedback, I think it's quite a personal choice. I still struggle sometimes to really think about how to explain it. I know sometimes people with a Sailor will talk about it almost feeling like a grey lead pencil, like you really feel, when you feel that pencil go across the page. I could use that to describe this. You really notice almost like the vibration of the nib against the page. You're really aware it's there. Now what that does mean is that if it's a super wet ink, the pen's not going to run away from you, which I like because I have messy handwriting. On the other side, I think if you did put, like a drier ink in there, it could almost become too much and just not enjoyable. So I guess this is probably going to be a pen that I have to be a little bit more thoughtful in terms of ink matching. But for me, this level of feedback is not an issue. It's just different to the other steel nibbed lammies that I have experienced. So not a negative, just a difference. The other thing is it's lighter than the All-Star, whether that matters to you or not as well. I'll leave it there. This ink was a Taxidermy Genius by Waringal, but I didn't really clean the pen properly beforehand, so it's with an asterisk next to it. Don't at me. All right, guys, I'll leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so happy with this little bundle that I was able to purchase from a fellow Aussie fountain pen user. I'm really happy to have them in my collection. As always, guys, if you could hit like and subscribe, that would be greatly appreciated, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.